Today's lineup at Lebanon Valley Speedway, a dry track compared to the first night of racing here. That means we'll have high speeds today. Bigfoot number 8, still trying to hammer out his handling problems. He had them bad last time. And Equalizer continues to build that points lead. The Monster Smash final a week ago allowed Equalizer to add to the season lead with a win over the Carolina Crusher, and that increased his advantage over Bigfoot. Well, as we come into today's action, Equalizer hopes to make it 2 in a row. If he does, he'll build on a point lead that coming into today's racing stands at a total of 46 over Bigfoot. Carolina Crusher still alive, but he has to beat Equalizer, not lose to it in head-to-head matchups to have any chance at all. The Auto Value King Crunch and Gravedigger round out the top 5, but Gravedigger's season is done. He took it into the wall recently on the New York Mini Tour. He's building a new truck. USA 1, Nightlife, Outlaw, Awesome Kong, and Buffalo Tremor round out our top 10. Well, let's look at qualifying round highlights from Lebanon Valley Speedway as USA 1, Steve Wilky out of Ham Lake, Minnesota, running side by side with Rambo against the clock, remember, but you also want to beat the guy you're next to at least establish a better qualifying time over him and know you're having a good run. What you're going to see from Wilky, though, is a run that was disqualified. Here it comes. Right there was the key. You must put both front wheels on the first car for it to be considered a legal run. And USA 1 did not get both front wheels up the ramp and onto the first car. So USA 1 has to come back, re-qualify, but he'll have a 3-second penalty added on his next run. Let's watch it again, and here you'll see very clearly that Wilky only gets one of those big tires up on that second set, and that is what knocks you out. Here's going to be an excellent angle to see it from. Also, if you'll watch Rambo on the left-hand side of your screen, Wilky clearly goes way off. Rambo barely makes contact, but that's enough to keep it to be a legal run, apparently. So Rambo has a good qualifying run in the book. USA 1 will have to re-qualify and accept the penalty. You know, this USA 1 truck goes fast, but Steve Wilky knows that the other half of this sport is the driver being able to handle the track, and lately, Wilky is probably the first to admit he just hasn't done a good job at it. Let's see if he can handle the track this time. Hitting it hard on the second run, and yes, indeed, a good run for Steve Wilky. So where he, frankly, just lost it on his first run, he comes back with an outstanding run the second time. But when you put that 3-second penalty on, it's very costly to USA 1's hopes for trying to win here tonight at West Lebanon Valley Speedway. Looking at it one more time, the second run for USA 1 is excellent, but with a penalty, he's going to be qualifying well back in the field. Let's go to Chris Chapman, who's over with Steve Wilky.
Steve, looked like during that first qualification run that you were trying to get out of Rambo's way, which got you DQ'd.
Well, in a way, I really wasn't watching him. I come out the first stack and she kicked a little bit to the inside, and I actually overcorrected. That was my fault.
When you came back with what today, this time, is the second fastest qualification run, despite the 3-second penalty.
Yeah, there we go, the 3-second penalty again. It doesn't really matter where I qualify. I'm going to come out and run them hard. I made a mistake when I came out the first stack. I took a bounce I didn't expect. I don't know, the True Value Chevrolet's running strong, and we're going to get him.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Steve Wilky of USA 1 as we continue with highlights from the qualifying round. 2 big Fords, Bigfoot and the Outlaw. These are the 2 fastest runs of the night, but look at the finish for Bigfoot into the wall. Andy Brass loses it at the end, smacks the wall, but apparently does not do any damage to Bob Chandler's creation, Bigfoot number 8 out of St. Louis, Missouri. Wow, a wild ride for Andy Brass and Bigfoot. Outlaw's run was outstanding as well, and again, these are the 2 fastest qualifying times of the night. Bigfoot is really getting after it. Andy Brass knows he has got to make up ground on equalizer. He goes all out, almost goes over. Look at that. Only two wheels still in contact. Hey, I think the wall may have helped him from not going over. Let's look at Bigfoot coming right into your living room. Almost gets out of control, but Brass straightens it back up, launches it, then gets in trouble at the end of the run, but the wall stops him. Andy Brass, your fast qualifier. Chris Chapman's going to talk to Andy about one of his wilder runs.
Andy, you got a little squirrely off the first set of cars. You got hit on the second set of cars, and you still had the fast time.
Yeah, it is. You know, it just goes to prove the truck will run when it does, when we can hit the cars right, you know. It's first time in that lane, you know, just trying to check it out. The track seems a little slick on top, as you can see at the end there when I just started sliding. You know, it's nothing we can do about it right now.
Looked like you were going over.
I kind of thought we was there for a little bit. I was just hoping that they didn't pull the kill switch on me and kill me, because I was still trying to steer it under fire.
That's just qualifying. First round highlights are next on ESPN.